YouTube, it's me, Bryn Chan. I do not have my normal microphone set up over here. Uh, there's reasons behind that. So, whatever audio we capture is on the computer camera. Actually, no, it's not on the computer camera. Because it is my camera that I have mounted on top of my monitor. So, do not mind the mess in the background. It's pre-trip trash that we still haven't cleaned up. So, there is that. Good to know. Let's see where we can go with this. My arm is still hurting like a lot. So, I do apologize if somewhere in the middle of this I stop to take some ibuprofen because, like I said, I still do not have editing skills. I have the editing skills of a 2-year-old. Though, something tells me a 2-year-old can still edit better than I can. So, yes, I may take some ibuprofen during this, just because my arm, of course, is in pain, and I fell on it, like I explained a little yesterday. So it is so glad. Is that the word I'm looking for? I forgot English, okay? It is so amazing to be back onto this platform, speaking with you guys once again. I know that this channel is about success and the journey that we are taking to become successful. So, our success journey as it is. You've seen me when I was real low. You've seen me when I've had my highs. You've seen me in my ups and my downs. All of that. But as many of you can agree, and myself, I am in a lot better position than I was when I first started the channel. Matter of fact, when I first started the channel, Japan wasn't even a thought that I could go to at the time. I did not think I was ever going to be able to make it. I didn't know. I was like, okay, I'm just going to start this channel back up, document my progress, and Japan, I could think about maybe a little bit later on. I did not have the confidence that I needed to in the beginning. But, saying that now, and just the fact that I have mentors, people who have really helped me to see and realize that I have hopes and goals and dreams that are achievable, that I can make it, that I can do this, that they've literally brought me up. They haven't pulled me by the collar and said, hey, you need to do this, and hey, you need to do that. They're basically like, if you want to be where we are, if this is the lifestyle you are aiming for, if this is what you need to do it. Because the only person you're letting down here in this situation is yourself. And it has really opened my eyes. And I can honestly say that, just for you guys to know as well, you have hopes and goals and dreams that are achievable. You may think they're worlds away, worlds apart from where you are right now, but know that they are achievable. And you can go after them. No one else is going to do it for you. Only you. So if you don't do it, or if you let failure get to you, the only person you're letting down is yourself. And maybe future generations. But future generations being like, because you didn't achieve it yourself. And now they have to go on and do it. If you haven't intoxicated their minds with all the bull crap that we get fed every single day of our lives. Every time we go out, when we go to the movies, or we go to eat dinner, or we go do all this other stuff, whenever we leave the house, and even sometimes when we don't leave the house, whenever we just sit down to watch TV, some news channel is on there telling you how bad and how crappy the world is. But yeah, and just I feel like just moving back over here for this video it really says something. Now, I didn't just move over here just for like new stuff. I moved over here because my arm, I'm gonna sit right here. But you know, looking at this and really just seeing, just it looks, out of all the things I've done, out of all the new places I've been, out of all the places where I've recorded videos on walks and on the couch and in the bedroom and all of this other stuff, sometimes I still find myself back here at this desk recording videos. And sometimes there's new things and sometimes they're not. But it it shows you that sometimes, you know, we go back to where we're comfortable. Now, it's not that I'm comfortable over here. Let me tell you what, this chair, it looks amazing and it's comfortable as heck, but I mean, sometimes it just goes down for no reason, and I'm already short and I can't do that, okay? I'll sit here and the desk right now is right here, you know, where it would be for normal people, but then the chair goes down and then the desk is like right here and I'm, you know, full grade schooler again. So yeah, if you've noticed in this video me moving my arm, I can move it a little bit as long as I don't twist it in like different ways, then it's fine. Yeah, you may also have noticed that I haven't put makeup on today. The past couple videos I haven't put makeup on. It's because if you can see, I have some acne going on. I will have to chalk it up to the American weather and just air in general. Because when I was in Japan, I washed my face significantly less, but I had significantly less acne. Boy, when I landed in America, it really just... Now, nothing against America, we just, our air quality is pretty poor in places. That being said, I was in the countryside of Japan. I was not in a city. I cannot tell you how the city air is. I was not there. I mean, I was there for a little bit, to catch a train and a bus and a plane. That was it. Okay. But as I was saying, you know, I've gone on to tangents several times already in this video, and we're only 8 minutes in, almost. We're about 7:56, so, yeah. Sometimes we go back to what we know, what's comfortable, what makes us not, you know, scared. You know, we're comfortable where we're at right now. We're comfortable, you know, with the things that have kept us where we are. You know, we're comfortable with that. But that's not going to give you the results that you want. It's not going to give you the change that you want. You don't do anything new. You don't accomplish anything new by doing the same thing over and over and over again, okay? We have the same friends, the same colleagues, the same groups of people that we've hung out with for years, and if it never changes, nothing is going to change. You may talk about how you want to make $1 million or how you're going to make $3 million by the end of the year, and yes, I am saying I'm going to make $3 million by the end of the year. That's just a fact. You can say all of that, but it's not going to change if you don't change what you are doing. See, I can come back to these videos and everything is going to look great, you know, on these videos. I can learn editing, I can do all of this other stuff, but if I continue to not use my editing skills, because let's face it, I don't have any right now, I'm learning. If I continue to do that, my videos aren't going to change. They're going to be me sitting on the couch, at the desk, going on a walk, sitting on my bed, whatever it is. It's going to be the same old, and I'm not going to go out and try to do anything new because I don't have the editing skills to do it. Like, I went out to Japan and I took videos and photos and all this other stuff. Now, do I have the amount of content that I wanted to from Japan? No. because I fell, and that is pretty much an excuse. It's an excuse of why I didn't do as much as I could have done. I could have told my husband, hey, while you're out, can you please take videos and photos while you're out? While I'm out of commission, can you please do this? And you know what? He would have taken full charge and he would have done it. But I didn't do that. I didn't ask him to do so. And so where has that left us? It has left us with hours of content that I need to go through. But it has also really limited the amount of content that I could add to this Japanese video that I'm going to be uploading for you. Now, there's things in my life where I have really just have been like, you know what, I cannot just sit here and let, you know, the same old thing just keep me back. I'm moving to Bulgaria in August, and I'm saying that over and over again, and I'm telling people about it, because the more people I tell and the more I keep saying it, the more I'm going to do it, because everyone else knows and they're going to question me if I don't do it. So, I'm moving to Bulgaria in August. My husband is moving to Bulgaria in August. We're moving to Bulgaria because our mentor is there. And I keep reiterating and reiterating and reiterating over and over and over and over again in these videos. And I know I'm not getting upset with you. I'm not getting mad at you. I'm not yelling at you. Da 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 da. My voice sounds like it sometimes. Does it sound like in these videos like my voice doesn't like have any inflection? Because when I talk, it sounds like I don't. Like, I don't know. Do I have inflection in my voice? I swear I'm not trying to be mean or anything. But what I'm saying is that if you want change, and if you can't do it on your own, you need a mentor. If you want to get somewhere in life, we go to school to learn and be better. We go to school to get from where we are to where it is that we're supposed to be by the end of the year, right? We go to school, little babies, we go to school, we know nothing. By the time we're done with school, we know whatever it is that school taught us. And now I'm not saying that school is amazing. No, they teach us what everyone else wants us to know. No, it does not teach us how to make money. It teaches us how to be slaves to society. Look at me sounding like an anarchist. No, it's fine. It's fine. Point is you can't get anywhere in life without the proper education. If you want to make $1 million, you go to somebody who knows how to make $1 million, who has $1 million or more in their bank account. Okay, and clearly not every last penny of their money is going to be in a bank account. It's going to be in investments and all this other stuff. It's not going to be just sitting in the bank collecting interest and being used for the banks themselves. That's just not how that works. They are smart and they put it all in investments and everything else. So, with that being said, right, if you want to learn how to make $1 million, if you want to learn how to have multiple seven-figure income, lifestyle, all of that, you would go to somebody who has that kind of lifestyle and income. You would not go to, and I repeat, you would not go to your neighbor, okay? I have had somebody tell me, right? I have had somebody tell me, but sometimes the person in the McDonald's drive-thru will give you a really good idea, and they know how to make that $1 million. They just haven't been able to put it into practice yet. Well, if they really did know how to make that $1 million, they would be doing it right now. They would not be at the McDonald's drive-thru. I know people start out small, things start in garages, okay? Things start out small, but I guarantee you they're not going out giving advice to other people on how to make $1 million, because even at that point in time, they're not even sure if it's going to work. But they know that they have to try. And if they keep going and they keep going and they keep going, eventually they're going to hit their mark. They're not going to sit there and tell you, hey, this is how you make $1 million when they only have $5 in their pocket. No. But if you're listening to everyone around you who hasn't made $1 million and they're telling you how to live your life and what to avoid and what not to avoid, and this is how you're going to make money, and you got to do this or you got to do that, and that's how you make money, and they're not there themselves, well, they're clearly not the people who you should be talking to. You should be talking to people who actually know what they're talking about. But they're not going to go out and find you. They're not going to give you free advice, like, maybe a small tidbit here and there. Like, maybe you run into them in passing. They might be like, I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend, something or other. And they might be that person, but I guarantee you they're not in a McDonald's uniform. And they're not in a wife beater and ripped up shorts with sweat stains, watering their lawn. I mean, some might. You just gotta be in the right neighborhood. Because if you're not in the right neighborhood, you clearly are talking to the wrong neighbor. But they don't just give you advice for free. And this goes back to that quote that I really like, and it's the rich get richer because the poor think every opportunity is a scam. The reason they think every opportunity is a scam is because almost every single opportunity requires you to invest in it. And when I say invest in it, I mean invest in yourself. So what's going to happen is it's going to require a little bit of money, a little bit of time, and a little bit of effort. And people, when they see that it costs money, they don't want to do it. They're like, it's a scam. Automatically, the second they see it costs money, they're like, it's a scam. I don't want to do it. I've been warned about this. I'm going to lose money on it if I do this. If I invest my time, energy, and money into it, I'm not going to receive anything back from it. It's a scam. And that's why opportunity doesn't knock on everybody's door. Because a lot of the population, a lot of the people think that it's just a scam. Now, the rich people, the reason they get richer is because every opportunity that comes, they take it. Most of the time, they don't take every opportunity, but they take the ones that they can and they invest in themselves and invest their money in every opportunity that they can. And even if it does turn out to be a scam, and I'm telling you this from Mr. Darren Gibson himself, he says, well, that is a learning opportunity of what it was that I clearly needed to learn. I clearly needed to learn this lesson so I know for the next time. And he's like, if it only cost me a couple grand, what's a couple grand compared to your life, right? I'd rather invest a couple grand and have the opportunity to make more than, not invest a couple grand and never make more than what I am making currently. You may think that your 30-year contract or whatever is great, fantastic, it's giving you raises and everything, but if you look at that and then you look at the economy and you look at everything else, the recessions and how everything's getting inflated and banks are closing and all this other stuff, your raise starts to look like just a ketchup. Okay? It's just a ketchup. because it's going to keep you back where you started, because eventually that raise is not going to compete with the inflation. If everything keeps going the way it is, it's not going to be able to keep up. And your raise is just, it's going to start looking like a bunch of pebbles compared to what you could have been making if you decided that you wanted to be an entrepreneur and learning how to make multiple sources of income. Now, again, this isn't like a rant or anything. It might sound like a rant, but I swear it's not. I'm not getting on to anyone. I'm trying to explain as best as I possibly can the benefits of multiple sources of income versus having a 9 to 5 job and only having one paycheck and being comfortable with where you're at and going back to what you're comfortable with. I also bring this up because we have one of our team members, he was calling today and he was saying, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay in this business. I just got a girlfriend, and slash fiance. We live together, and she's not okay with this, and she is all of this and that. Well, first off, your partner doesn't really have a say in what you do when it comes to your future. I mean, I don't say that negatively. No, when you are doing something that you know is right and will benefit your future, your partner shouldn't necessarily be consulted. Now, they can be consulted with a bunch of other things. Like my husband and I, we had to consult each other about getting married. We had to consult each other about our honeymoon. We had to consult each other about all this other stuff. Did he consult me when it came to him starting his job a couple years ago? No. Did I consult him when I invested in myself in this company for a better future? No. What I did was I went on and I had this call with this man from Bulgaria, who has changed my life so drastically. And then I got off the call with him and I told my husband, I was like, hey babe, I just spent $1,500. Just so you know, I just spent $1,500. And $1,500 is cheap. Cheap compared to all the money you're going to lose if you don't invest in yourself. So, I didn't consult him on that. I didn't consult him on the private group I joined. I didn't consult him when it came to the business. Why? Because this is my business. This is for our future. And if for whatever reason, if we ever decided to split up or anything, which I don't think is going to happen ever. We've known each other for 7 years, been together for 3, been married 1. Then I still have my business and he still has his business. Because yes, we are business partners, but we own our own separate businesses. No one takes any part of the business whatsoever. We have our own thing, and we make our own decisions about it. Therefore, we keep 100% of what it is that we have done. So, I did not consult him on this. He doesn't really consult me on his things. The only time he does consult me is like, hey, does this sound okay? How should I go about talking to people? I don't know. That's the only time he really consults me about anything regarding the business. Or if he asks me something and I feel that our mentor is better fit to answer the question than I am, I will tell him, you should go message Vasil, because he will give you a better answer than I can. And a lot of the times, I will admit, I do go through my husband to talk to Vasil. Facil, if you're watching this, yes. Sometimes it's my husband, sometimes it's me. Um, and it all depends on whose phone I have in my hand at that time. Um, Here I was saying, oh my goodness, I hate when this happens. Brain fart. I'm assuming I was talking about not consulting people on certain things. And and this all gets brought up because, of course, our team member is kind of on the fence right now because he really loves this business. He loves what he can do with it. He loves how he can progress with it. He loves how he can grow and meet new people with it and get out of where he is and be able to provide for his family towards the end. Um, but he's had this girl. They've been dating for like 3 weeks. Coincidentally, he broke up with his ex 3 weeks ago. So, like, they got together, like, right after the breakup. And he was, like, devastated over his ex. So, I don't talk drama anymore. But, you know, if you know relationships and you've been in the drama circle before, you know that this is pretty much a rebound relationship. But they're already engaged. They already live together. All of this stuff. And, you know, and he's still devastated and heartbroken over his ex. So, clearly there's something going on there. And any of you, if you are doing this, this is one of the reasons why I say do not consult your partner all the time. And you don't really have to consult your partner over this. If you know it's going to make you money, you don't necessarily have to consult your partner. Because with his situation is he has now let this new relationship control where he is, what he's doing, all this other stuff. He's letting it control his thought process. He's letting it control how he does everything. He's letting her get into his head and tell him maybe he needs to take a step back and like look at everything in like a new lens. Now that may sound great and awesome and optimistic, but sometimes a new lens is a dirty lens. So it depends on what kind of new lens you get. I mean, you can go to the eye doctor and they can prescribe you new lenses, but if you go and you get the wrong lens, you're still not going to be able to see, just like when you went in. So, uh, perfect example, my mother-in-law, she's technically legally blind, um, doesn't like wearing her glasses, but her glasses make her see better and clearer. Doesn't change anything. If she doesn't put on her glasses, she's still going to be as blind as a bat. You know? And I mean, she's not like super blind, but everything's like blurry. And for some reason, that makes her better, like, makes her feel better than her glasses. She says everything looks too clear when the glasses are on, and it makes her nauseous. But to each their own, I guess. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I think I would rather see. Um, but that's just me. So that is his paradigm, just in physical form. Trying to bring him back into that comfort zone where he's doing what he's always known to do. Okay? I mean, he's a manager or a general manager at a pizza shop. Great. But what's that doing? It's taking away the time that he wants. he joined this business to get his time back, to get financial freedom, to be able to support his family and multiple generations afterwards, all of this other stuff. But he is allowing his old paradigm and her to really sink their metaphorical claws in. Nothing against her. She's a very beautiful woman. She's very nice. Though I will suggest to you, as I did him, if you are ever in that situation where you break up with somebody and you feel the need to have to get into another relationship right after that, do not do it. Take the time to learn who you are. I had to do that. I wanted to hop into another relationship the second I got out of my relationship with my ex. But I told myself I wasn't going to get into a relationship until I felt that I was ready to do so. And I took that time to get to know who I was, learn who Bryn was, and all of this other stuff. And I attracted the one person who was right for me, and that is my husband, Mr. Scott Chan. You will see him in the Japanese video when I upload the video about Japan. He was supposed to do a special with me, and he clearly did not. But he is in the Japanese video. He is in the videos whether he likes it or not. And Scott Chan, I know you're watching this, so yes, you are on there whether you like it or not. But you agreed to a special and you never did it. Just saying. So, with that being said, I will kind of start ending the video off right now. Just in regards to all of what I've said, you know, really this business, and I look forward to reading the comments and getting messages and everything afterwards after you guys watch this. You know, just wanting to learn more about what it is that I do, and why I think the way I think and why I do what I do. You know, please place your inquiries down below or in my description. I have Twitter posted and Instagram posted. Though might I suggest you go to the description on my channel page and go to my Facebook. I do check Instagram, Twitter not so much. I have to go to Twitter, and I do link it in the not bio, but yes. Well, no, the description of each video, let's just say that. So you are free to go message me there, follow me, do all that other fun stuff. I know I didn't end off the video yesterday like I normally do, but my arm was really hurting. I really had to like restart that video like the second I started it, because I waved with my right hand and I didn't. It was just so automatic. I wasn't thinking, and it hurt really bad. So, yeah. But I want to end this video off with, just shoot me with any inquiries you might have with what it is that I do. I really want to help you to change your life as well. We just got back from Japan. We're going to Atlanta, Georgia next month. We are moving to Bulgaria in August. After the 6 months, you know, we'll be back here in the States for a little bit, but then we're going to start the moving process to move to Japan. And that is not the end of our travels. We are going to go to so many different countries. I can't wait to visit Dubai. I can't wait to really provide my mother-in-law and my parents with what it is that they deserve. And I look forward to bringing smiles on everyone's faces, and I look forward to growing with you and everyone else. And I look forward to really just having the best life. The best life. And that brings me to 4X. And I know I've talked about it in previous videos, I've ended off videos with it, but Elevate is a 4X learning platform, 4X trading learning platform. It teaches you how to read the charts, it teaches you how to set up a demo account, it teaches you how to set up a live account, it teaches you how to trade and all of that good stuff. Hold on, we have a little friend. Roscoe, I have one arm and this kind of hurts. Oh, oh. Like I said, we have a little friend. he was trying to crawl up here. I only have my left hand. Woo, really right now. So picking him up with my right arm really hurt. Anyway, so Elevate is a 4X trading learning platform. Like I said, they teach you how to trade, how to set up a demo account, how to set up a live account, how to read the charts, how to make trades, how to know when to make trades, all of that good fun stuff. I have also started doing it more and more since I started bringing it up the last time. Um, and I can honestly tell you that I made 2K overnight with not really doing anything other than making a trade. I bought, went to bed, and woke up with 2,000 extra dollars. Of course, that was my demo account. My live account, we've had some technical issues, not trading issues, technical issues. He will learn what he wants to do here in a minute. I promise you. um, so if you want to learn more about Elevate, let me know as well. I look forward to speaking with every single last one of you. I can honestly say I have missed doing these videos. I have missed talking with you guys. You guys help me keep going, and I appreciate every single one of you. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Mwah! Remember to invest in yourself, because you are the very best person that you could ever invest in. Invest in stocks, real estate, gold, silver, all of that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah! Bye! Oh.